Hi, this is Dave Bazar, and this is the latest. I am standing on the banks of the San Joaquin River. There in the background that you can see. This is a relatively historic spot. This is the Sac Dam. Okay, Sac Dam is where Henry Miller came in way back in the day and put sacks across to dam up the San Joaquin. He then diverted the water through several canal systems, one of which is the Arroyo Canal, which supplies the San Luis Canal Company. The other one is the main canal that supplies the CCID, two important exchange contractors. Later on, the federal government's going to come in and take those water rights in exchange and provide the Friant Kern out of it. What I wanted to talk about today was water. We're in the midst of what looks like a drought. And I think growers, I wanted to try to address a little bit on what I think most growers believe that their troubles with water should relate to an increase in almond prices. And I want to try to put that in a little bit of context. So everyone is different with their water situations. I'm going to pick on Westlands a little bit because it's such a big district and maybe it's probably a real center of the hurt. So Westlands Irrigation District is approximately 95,000 acres of almonds in it. I'm going to round that up to 100,000 so that we can do easy math. Last year you produced 2,500 pounds to the acre across the state. That's 250 million pounds of almonds that are coming out of Westlands. Westlands particularly has poor to no groundwater, salty, boron laden, okay? And their water rights, the surface water rights, right now are under attack or have been forever. There was a recent announcement that put the allocation, really they froze it. They're at 5% is what they're allowed, but they don't have access to it right now. They removed the state water down to 5 from 10. So if you're a farmer in Westlands, you're now faced with, I don't know when I'm going to get my 5% allocation. If I'm purchasing water, I'm up to $1,600 or more an acre foot if I can get it. I've got to go to my salty water. I've got to start applying it. My budget is blown apart with those costs. Why doesn't my almond price reflect that? Well, I think what happens in a drought is there's going to be an effect. There will be some additional acreage pushed out, but it's going to be relatively minimal. The crop, will it shrink this year? Possibly. I'll throw out a number 10% in that Westland. So you're talking about a loss of maybe 25 million pounds. Is that significant? Not as much as you'd like it to be. So from a pricing standpoint, you're not going to see the supply because of this drought get knocked back immediately. The long-term effects, the mid-term effects are going to be huge. Salty water, less production next year, additional push-outs, higher budgets. Everybody is the supply will be under attack, but that's for 2022 and on. So for now, we're not going to get the instant price effect of it. Down the road, when that supply starts to flatten, which is what we had last drought, or heaven forbid start to drop down, that's when you're going to see that. Until now, it's going to be buckle down and hold on tight. That's been Dave Bazar, and this is the latest.